So in this tutorial we're going to look at how you would use two-dimensional shaped objects in a fronter page. These two-dimensional objects are created purely with CSS code, and the code for the object which I'm about to use in this demonstration is already loaded into the master CSS in the room. Also make sure you have a look at the examples page so you can see the variety of shapes and styles which we have included. But for this example I'm just going to choose one of those styles. There is also a PDF help file available to accompany this video. So I'm on a fronter page in design view, and all I simply want to do now is use the insert text option to bring up the editor. What is different about two-dimensional shapes that have been created with CSS is that they're not actually physical objects. So where previously for things like images we were able to use the advanced properties box to apply the CSS styles, in this case we can't. So we're going to have to start using the source editor. So I'm going to click on the source button and click into line 1. And we need to just put in a little bit of code, which is not too difficult, to start the process. So I'm going to start by putting in just a little bit of code just to tell the editor that I want it to include this styled object which is contained within the CSS file. The name of my CSS style in this particular case is rObject3, and so I'm just typing in the following line: div id equals rObject3. And when I hit the return button, the editor has automatically put a close div tag, and the cursor is between the two. Div here simply means section, and so the HTML editor is defining a section of the page to hold this particular object. Now, if I came out of the editor right now and just saved those changes, then I would see something. But unfortunately, it would be very difficult for me to type into the shape in the normal text editor because I wouldn't have a placeholder to guide me. So what I'm going to do is do one more step here, and I'm going to put in a P tag, which stands for paragraph. And in between the two P's, I'm going to simply type one word, and I'm now going to save my changes here. And so when we come back now, you can see what has happened. I've called up from the editor the style rObject3, which is this red shaped object, and I have typed in one word, important. If I click back into this container, I'll go into normal view. I'm not going to go back into source now, because what I've done is I have put a piece of text in the right position within that div or section. And so I can start typing and formatting the text now from this point, and I know that whatever I type now is within that defined section, and therefore the text will appear within the shaped object itself. So all I'm simply going to do here is apply some formatting. So perhaps I'll change the size of this object and center align it, and perhaps include some more text. And I can continue to format this in any way I want. When I've finished typing my text, then again I will just save as normal, and we can see what has happened here. And when I come into normal view, I've now got my 2D shaped object in the style which we've called our object 3, and the text is within the shape. So I hope that helps you a little bit. The PDF file will explain things in a little more detail, but I just wanted to put in this short video here just to clarify things for you.